Americans whose student loans are in default are now less than 2 weeks from having their loans sent to debt collectors. That word coming from the Department of Education, which the Trump administration is actually trying to dismantle. Payments were first paused by President Trump in 2020 because of the pandemic. Then President Biden extended the pause multiple times, but Trump is now saying no more. Alex Brichet is tracking this for us. So, Alex, is the government really going to go after paychecks?
Well, Kira, it appears that they're prepared to do so, and the implications here are sweeping. As you mentioned, there are some 5 million American borrowers who have defaulted on student loan payments and could have those loans sent to collections as soon as May 5th, according to this memo from the Department of Education. And also, as you mentioned, I memean, this is the first time that the federal government is essentially going after these borrowers since the COVID pause went into effect. Now, I want to kind of lay out that this means that, for default to default on a loan, I mean, these are people that haven't paid for roughly about 9 months. But look, I mean, it's kind of sweeping here in terms of how the Treasury Department will be looking at mechanisms to get some of that money back. They're talking about first looking at things like tax refunds and other maybe federal incomes, but then after a 30-day period, they will potentially garnish wages.
So all of this happening as the administration is dismantling the Department of Education. So who's even overseeing these student loans?
Yeah, so that role has fallen to the Small Business Administration. But Kira, I mean, there's a lot of confusion as to how this is going to be processed. We talked to a lot of borrowers who say that, they've gotten cryptic notices from the Department of Ed or have gotten deferment notices that they didn't ask for. And there's also a community of borrowers that have enrolled in loan forgiveness programs that say that, they're having a hard time figuring out how to go about that process. The Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program is one of them, where folks, enter public service programs, and after a period of 10 years of constant repayment, those loans are forgiven. There is a lot of confusion as